Welcome to the British Pedal Car Grand Prix 2025 and your event safety briefing. Please take a few minutes to watch the full video as we will be running through the key information that you need to take part in the event. As part of your race registration, you will be asked to confirm that you have watched and understood this briefing, so please give it your full attention. During this briefing, we will run through the timetable for the event, the course layout, the key race rules that you need to follow, and an explanation of the coloured flags used by our safety marshals and what they mean for you if you see them during the race. We'll make a start by running through the timetable for race day. Race check-in opens from 12 o'clock, where your team will be checked in and your car checked over for safety. The course will be open from 1 until 2 for open practice to allow you to get used to the course and to check your car out for any last-minute tweaks. The starting grid will start to be formed from 2:30, with teams called down individually and announced by our commentary team. The race gets underway from 3, and the checkered flag will be waved on the finish line at 5. From there, we come to our medal and trophy presentations at 5:15, with all junior teams being called onto the stage to receive a medal, along with medals and trophies for our category winners. Now, let's take a look at the course. For those of you that haven't raced at the British Pedal Car Grand Prix before, you'll be racing for 2 hours around our street circuit that snakes through Ringwood Town Centre in Hampshire, cheered on by crowds of thousands of cheering spectators. We start off on the starting grid running down the marketplace, and with the start of the race, we go round and over the start-finish line and around the Jubilee Lantern roundabout. From there, you head down the high street on one of the fastest sections of the track before a sweeping left-hand bend at Friday's Cross. At the top of this straight, we go into one of our technical sections, a narrow left curve with no overtaking, and from there, you come back out onto the back straight of the course past the second pit area. At the end of the pit straight, we enter another narrow section, so again, be careful as you wind down Meeting House Lane before emerging back into the marketplace and over the line to complete your lap. We'll now recap on some of the most important rules for the race, which are in place for the safety of our competitors and that of our spectators. When overtaking a slower car, it is the responsibility of the car making the overtaking maneuver to ensure that it is safe to do so. This should only be done when the track is clear, avoiding those sections of the track that are too narrow for this to be done safely, such as the footpath hairpin. Any dangerous overtaking maneuvers will result in a penalty as the discretion of the race director, including penalty laps or disqualification. Please remember, this is a fun event, being held for charity and being watched by thousands of spectators of all ages. All competitors are expected to behave in a considerate and courteous manner. Competitors who appear to deliberately impede other competitors or who make abusive remarks or gestures to other competitors will have laps deducted and may, at the discretion of the race director, be disqualified. Should any competitor become aware of any unsafe, dangerous, or potential hazard on the course, they should report it immediately to the nearest race marshal. Please remember, infringement of the above rules may result in penalties or even disqualification at the discretion of the race director. Rules are there for your safety. All competitors must wear crash/cycle safety helmets, as approved by the race director, whilst entering and exiting the pedal cars and at all times whilst participating in the race. Failure to do so will result in the competitor and their team being disqualified from the event. This is a team event, and pit changes are a vital part of your race strategy. All drivers entering the designated pit areas for repairs or to change drivers must come to a complete stop, and driver changes may take place only in the designated pit area for that team. All changes should take place on the pavement side of the car, as opposed to into the race circuit. Car exiting the pits must give way to cars already on the track. It is the responsibility of the team pusher to ensure the track is clear before pushing off. When not racing, all team members must remain on the pavement section of their pits. When changeovers are complete, all team members must retire to the pavement section of their pit, leaving the road section clear. Teams that fail to comply with these rules will have laps deducted and may, at the discretion of the race director, be disqualified. Similarly, any drivers who use the designated pit areas for overtaking will be disqualified. Wherever possible, cars under repair should be moved to the pavement area of the pits. A car may be stopped from racing if it is considered to be unsafe due to design or damage until satisfactory repairs are carried out. Competitors must obey all instructions and directions given by the race marshals during the event. They are present for the safety of competitors as well as that of members of the public. Any competitor failing to comply may be disqualified from the event immediately and required to leave the course along with their team. Finally, we will talk you through the flags used by the race marshals during the race. A yellow flag held out is a caution flag designed to warn you that there is an incident ahead. If a marshal is waving a yellow flag, that means that all cars should proceed in single file as there is an obstruction on the course. No overtaking should occur until you are safely past the obstruction. A red flag being held out by a marshal indicates that a serious incident has occurred. You should pull over immediately at the barriers and await further instructions. There should be no overtaking under a red flag. The most serious flag is a black flag, which is used at the discretion of the race director. If a black flag is pointed at your car while rolled up, that is a final warning for dangerous racing. If a black flag is waved at your car, that means that your whole team have been disqualified from the race for repeated dangerous conduct, and you should immediately return to the pits. That brings us to the end of the event safety briefing for the British Pedal Car Grand Prix 2025, and we're really grateful to you for taking the time to watch and listen. If you have any questions, please get in touch with us and we'll be happy to answer them. Please could you also ensure that all of your race team members or their parents or legal guardians for junior teams also watch this video in full, as all members will need to have watched this prior to race check-in to be able to take part in the event. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday, the 13th of July, for the British Pedal Car Grand Prix 2025.